You know, it is high time for us to look into our laws and remove some useless provision of law, you know, that is very outdated. Okay, like I'm saying, you have to dress like what you want to attract, and this would not make you or push you to break a bank. You know, you're not going to break a sweat to look good. Looking good is actually a good business. It is not really for you. It is good to look good. This is good to have that habit of looking good at every point. It goes a long way to determine your life. It goes a long way to determine the kind of man or the kind of woman, the kind of friend that you're gonna have. You know, there's a reason for you to go extra mile. You know, it's funny that I can have a first class, you know, in my office looking dirty, and a third class looking prim and proper, and I'm going to neglect that work. That's what I feel personally. I feel everybody can learn in the job, no matter how difficult this job is. So there is a need for you to have something extra. There's a need for you to have a professional, you know, a certificate program, you know, something that would keep you up the game. It is a game. You have to up your game at every stage in life. The way you dress, the way you speak to people, the way you address issues, you know, so many things will give you out if you're not conscious of your output, so to say. If you have that mind, I'm a first class student, I don't need to look good, my dear. You are sleeping on a bicycle. There is a need for you as a lawyer to look. I am not saying you have to break a bank. You have to do the undoable. I am just saying it's not going to take you I don't want to personalize this, but I'm just saying that there's a need for you to look like what you want to attract. You know, if you have not read these books, the Secret, you know, you have to, you know, create time for yourself to read this book. You attract what you want in the universe. And that is not even the topic of today. You know, I don't want to deviate, and I think I'll be writing things now going forward. But you really have to look good. It is a requirement. It's a prerequisite to the practice of law. You know, it takes you. You know, in Nigeria, we have a uniform as a lawyer. If you're not wearing black and white, you wear black. You know, not black. I'm just saying, like, you more often than not, you see a lawyer in Nigeria wearing black. You know, to me, it's just a saving grace. Okay, if you have to wear, do you know you can actually wear a black from Monday to Friday, and nobody's going to question you. You know, when you walk up to anybody and say, I'm a lawyer, they will understand. Oh, no wonder you wear black every time. You might hide your what am I going to say? I don't want to sound very abusive. I was going to say you might hide your broke life under that color, so to say. You know, I used to have, but it is just what it is. You have to look good. You can have 3 dresses and 2 jackets is enough for you. 3 flat shoe, 1, you know, heel is enough for you. Is even more than enough for you to look good. And you must also smell good. Looking good, you can't play it down. You just have to. Whatever that is going to take you, just prioritize your look. Because some people will not just talk to you. It is just what it is. I've had to speak with a client. It's very funny. I shared this with my sister. You know, somebody said, I'm going to introduce somebody to you. He's into property, blah, blah, blah. He wants you to do this, want you to do that, and all. It was on a Saturday, you know. He said, I'm going to come and pick you in the house. I said, all right, that's fine. Let's see what we can do together. Okay, on that Saturday morning, you know, I tried to dress nice. You know, dressing nice to me, I don't even compromise. It comes handy. Like, I can't step out of I can't allow you, if you know me well, I can't allow you to step out looking scruffy as a friend. I'm sorry. If you're that kind of a stubborn person, maybe I have to just stop. I can't move with you. Can't be my friend if you're not always conscious of the way you look. And I cannot allow you move out looking some type of way. I'm telling you, if you know me, you know this part of me. And I need you to meet me at the comment section and say, yeah, we know, BA, we know, that's who you are. I won't allow you to look some kind of way if you are very close to me. You know, this guy came on a Saturday morning. I had to quickly dress, use some perfume. And please, you have to always smell good. You see some people looking all good and put together, and you go close to them and you go like, Auntie, now you be that. Do you understand? So people prioritize the way they look, but they don't also prioritize the way they smell. You have to smell good. You know, you have to smell very rich, good. You know, all these things will not take you. You won't break a bank to look nice, to smell nice. You know, I know what I'm saying, but maybe I'm going to make another video, you know, to tell you how you can manage, you can work with a budget and look good. Okay, if you want me to make that kind of a video, you know, please make a request. Yes. So on the Monday morning, on the Saturday morning, he came to pick me. We went to meet the person. We saw the person. Immediately the person saw me. He's crazy. Immediately the person saw me. I know that the work that he's trying to engage me in is not such that would, I might end up, you know, in my head, I said, okay, if this person is like this, I just want to know this person going forward. I don't mind doing this for free, just for me to, you know, be able to create that kind of friendship. And that's who I am. I can so many pro bono work. Yeah, and this is what this channel is about. But, you know, things I know that I can do for free without breaking a sweat. In my head, I said, okay, if this person is who you have explained to me, I might end up doing this for free. But let me just meet this person. And that's how you meet people. You socialize. Forget that. Socialize. You have to. A lot of practice has gone beyond, let me just work. Come to the office, work. You really have to change your circle of friends. I'm sorry, but some people would be hurt, you know, by so doing, but you just have to. It is the requirement of the practice. Change your friend, change your circle. You really have to reach out, socialize, and meet new clients, meet new people. These are not taught in law school. So immediately we got there, the guy saw me, I parked, he saw me. It was not like, hey, auntie Ejo, let me just say it. It's better said in Yoruba, but it is just what it is so that everybody can hear me. This work that I'm about to give to you, I can't pay more than this. Because I've been looking at you from afar. I said, what kind of lawyer is this guy bringing to me? I just want those small lawyers that can do small things. And when he mentioned the money, I said, hey, that's fine. You know, in my head, I was going to do it for free. And in my head, even if I was going to charge, I wasn't going to pronounce such amount of money. No, just tell this lawyer the amount I can pay. Because I don't want anybody to come and be charging me. You know, that is his own mindset. So when he said that, he said, Auntie, please, to cut all the long story short, I saw you from afar. I need you to know that I am working with a budget. And this amount of money is what I can pay for this. When he told me the amount that he's ready to pay, I said, okay. I'm like, you know what, sir, I will have to get back to you. He said, no, I know, please get back to me within this so time, because, you know, that's why I always use small lawyers. He doesn't just know me, but he could just see me from afar and he felt, you know what, this one is a big girl, this one is this one is that. Yeah, but it might not happen like that to you, you know, in your own case. But I'm just saying, for example, you know, it goes a long way to, you know, set your foot in a path that, you know, would determine your future. Really, it might be seen as just small thing, dressing. Who cares? What will come to you will come to you. What will be yours will be yours. Not in 2020. I don't know where people get that word from. Even when I hear it, it's always itching me. Like, I've always been hearing that, what's your own will be your own. My dear, that is not necessarily the case. Sometimes you really have to go extra miles to, you know, study to make yourself approved. You know, I just want to use that word. You know, try in whatever you do to make yourself approved in the eyes of whoever. So don't leave any loopholes. You know, always check. That, like I said, forget what you finished with in law school. Okay? Go extra mile to make yourself, market yourself. Go extra miles to showcase yourself, so to say. You know, law practice has gone beyond resuming in the office, closing at night, and, you know, switching off your phone. The practice is much more than that. It is not taught in law school. I just feel I should say it. I think I'm talking too much. I didn't want this video to be more than 20-25 minutes, but the way it is, okay. Like I said, every day you be responsive. Every day is a day with destiny. You know, you have to be, it goes beyond, everybody assume you know everything. It goes beyond resuming in the morning and closing at night. You know, there should be some little bit of business strategies to this practice of law. You know, it is not the usual 5 to 7 work or job, so to say. It goes beyond that. All right, you work round the clock, even on vacation, even on your leave, you know, unless you're sick. You know, sometimes if you're not too ill, you respond to emails, because it is the call of the profession that is not taught in law school. All right, yeah. And else, I think I've covered this, your relationship with people. And I will say this, and I'm going to say this with all seriousness. In whatever you do, like my boss would tell me, you know, I've learned so much from my boss, but my boss will always tell you, take your day, every day is your day with destiny. Every day, it's your day with destiny. And this goes to, I've said this before, this goes beyond with destiny. Meaning that even in your relationship with people, you know, it will always say this, so that you see everybody as a potential client. Even your mother. See everybody as a potential client. I don't know how that works. You know, I used to say that, and that word, you know, used to mean nothing to me, you know, until, and it is not because the word used to be nothing to me. It's the fact that, you know, when you see people, everybody as a potential client, this would always put you in check. You don't behave anyhow. Don't say, oh, this person, you know, I was saying something in church to somebody. You know, I've gotten to a stage where I just realized that when I look at the clients that I have now, you know, most of them were introduced to me by one person or the other, or people that I met on my own. But most of them were introduced to me by one friend or the other. And I got to a stage where people that are not my friends, like, so to say, my enemies, that you will feel that this person, there is no way, even when you see something that will benefit me, you will close your eyes to it. But I just realized that is, you know, reverse is the case. You know, people that you don't talk to, people that are not your friend, people that are not your G's, will have to introduce people to you, and they will tell the person, and the person will come and tell you that, oh, the person that introduced me to you, that gave me your number, said I shouldn't mention her name, I shouldn't mention his name. You know, I'm like, why? You know, sometimes I get to know them, and I'm like, why? Okay, this person, we're not friends and all that, but you could still take it upon yourself to introduce people to me. That's really goes a long way. I appreciate that. You know, and this comes to the fact that you don't ever in your relationship with people feel, oh, she's my friend, he's my friend, and you do things anyhow. These things are not taught in law school. You treat everybody, even your parents, your mother, your sister that you gist together, you laugh together, you've seen yourself finish. Treat them as a potential client. My sisters have introduced so many clients to me, you know, and you know, if I'm that kind of a person that I have that I don't care attitude towards work, nobody would introduce anybody to you. Don't ever think, oh, this person is my friend, then I can just do whatever I like. See your friend, that your close friend, as a potential client. You know, manage your relationship with people such that even when you're not there, people can mention your name and say, if you had been handling people's work beside, you know, people judge you. I've said this times without number. You don't know. You know why I realized that people judge people? I don't judge people. But at the time, about some weeks ago, I was just driving to church, and in my head, I said, I just feel like blessing somebody today because I'm just happy. Like I said in my other video, whenever I'm happy, I think of who to bless. I was just happy. I said, let me bless somebody today. In my head, like 4 names came to my head. Like, okay, this person. Immediately I said, no. If you give this person this thing, this is what is going to happen to that person. This person, no, this person will not appreciate it. This person will useless this thing. This person would mismanage this. This person will in my head, I was judging. I was driving. I was really judging people. And these are the people that I love so much. These are my blood. You know, I love them from, like, I love them. But it goes beyond love when people want to make critical decisions. You see why you have to guide your relationship with people jealously? You know, even if somebody should give you something as small, as meaningless as a dress, you really have to show people how responsible you are. No matter how unserious that relationship is, you really have to guide your relationship with people, you know, jealously. Treat everybody as a potential client. Even if they're not going to be a client directly, treat everybody like somebody you can have something to do together in future. Don't just go all out being irresponsible. Relationship with people is vital. You know, as far as legal practice is concerned, seriously, I just have to bring it out to legal practice. But as far as everything is concerned, your relationship with people is a vital thing. You have to guide it jealously. Okay, you don't go all out. Don't even, you know, it's just crazy. Because one girl told me that, you know what, your friend, you're becoming very expensive and all that. But your friend told me something. He said she could be crazy, but if you want the job done, call her. I said, all right, I'm not crazy. I am not. Far from it. But it's just that I don't like bullshit. You know, I don't like people trying to trample on me. Okay, that doesn't make me crazy. You know, he said, I know. And funny enough, it's been, since I've been dealing with you, you've been, I said, that's it. You know, people just want to see a blah, blah. I don't know how that works. Okay, but I am not. At the sight of a wrong thing, I'm irritated. It doesn't make me crazy. I'm irritated at the sight of something that is wrong. Because I realize people just move on. Move on. It's not your business. I don't move on. If you're doing something that is wrong, I look back, I tell you that don't do that. And that is me. It doesn't make me crazy, but people see it as craziness. Like, if you can go that blunt, it shows you crazy. But it is just what it is. It is who I am. I cannot help it. When he said that to me, I felt some type of way, but I was happy. That's okay. She said I could get the job done. Okay, so why are you saying I'm too expensive? All right. So these things are not taught in law school. You might be feeling, oh, this friend, no, she's just one nonsense girl. You never can tell what can become of that person in the future. And the person will have a, you know, long-lasting impression of you. So you have to, you know, give good impression of yourself at every stage in life. Even in a relationship that you know that is not serious. No matter what, you really have to, you know, let your light so shine. I don't want to sound religious right now, but let your light so shine that men can see and glorify your Father in heaven. You know, that's that chapter of the Bible. It's deeper than it sounds. The Bible did not say, let your light so shine so that the heavenly hosts can glorify your Father in heaven. He said, let your light so shine so that men, it is not being hypocritical. The Bible has said it. If your light so shine, men will glorify your Father in heaven. So you just have to live a life worthy of emulation. It would help your practice. Don't take any relationship for granted. And you really have to guide relationship jealously and keep good relationship. People that are not being, like, cut off useless people. Unapologetical. I always say that. I'm very unapologetical when it comes to blanking off. It is just your life. You don't have it. This is just one life that you've got. So all these things are not taught in law school. Yes, babe. Yes, bro. They are not taught in law school. So you really have to keep good relationship with people. No matter how serious that relationship is, make good impression of yourself. You know, don't let it be said about you that, don't give him that work. He's just going to take it. You know, some people just watch you. They're your friend. And you think that relationship is unserious. But they see you carry out, assignments, and they see how you go about it. And they have that mental note. They might not think they have the mental note while you're doing it, but that it is registered in their head that he doesn't go about it the right way. This girl just neglects people's work. They won't know, but when it is the most, most needed, they will remember that don't give him work. No, don't call her. No. People just say things, even if you've changed. That's what I'm saying. Whatever you do, your relationship with people, serious or unserious, you really have to make a good impression of yourself, because you might not have that chance to, correct that impression of you, that wrong impression of you. People move on, and at the end of the day, people will judge you by that mental note of the kind of person they think you are. So you really have to guide your relationship jealously. You really have to, take all relationship very important and see everybody as a potential client. They might not be direct clients. See them as a potential client. What I'm saying is the fact that they can't be the one introducing this person or that person to you. So keep relationship, safeguard relationship jealously. I think I'm talking too much and I think I'm already blabbing. Okay, so that's it. Your relationship with people, guide it jealously. Don't, do some environmental sanitation in your circle. If you look at your friends and they are not people that, put you on your toes, maybe you want to reconsider your kind of, friends, so to say. So that still boils down on a relationship with. There is also a need to, join organizations. For Nigerian lawyers, you have to, first and foremost, I don't know about other organizations, but I think that goes a long way to speak with me too, because I'm this, loner kind of person. I'm always doing my own thing my own way. But there's a serious need for you to join organizations. Like if you're a Nigerian lawyer, Nigerian Bar Association is just a go-to, first and foremost, an organization that you must join. Okay, so you have to look out for other legal organizations that you can meet, colleague like minds, where you can do things together. This take me to the first point where I said there is an assumption of knowledge in your favor. Okay, people just assume that you should know things. Okay, when you have good circle of friends, because there is nothing you want to call me for as a client right now that I won't, prefer a ready-made answer to. This is not because I am all-knowing, it's because of the fact that I have good, brilliant, sharp in my circle, such that it's just going to take me a call. And this is what this channel is about. Anything that you want to ask, any video that you want me to make, just ask. I have that resources. I am blessed with good people that, I have that circle that could provide a ready-made answer to issues that you might have. Okay, and that's why I'm saying that you have to, if you're not that kind of person that go all out to make friends, like me, it's always difficult for me to make friends. Okay, but you have to join an organization where you can meet people, unsolicited. It's an organization. You don't need to start saying, oh, my name is that. You meet people by virtue of you being a member, kinda. Okay, so you have to join an organization that would help your profession, so to say, such that if those our family member that calls, that just presume that you know everything, come calling or knocking, you can just say, you know what, can I call you back? 5 minutes, I'm gonna call you back. Okay, you let them say whatever they want to say. When they explain all of that, you just say, okay, you know what, can I call you back? I'm gonna call you back briefly. Then you could call a friend. The friend can call a friend. You have a circle of people that can provide already made answer to issues, legal issues. So with that, you're good to go. All of these are not taught in law school. All of this are not taught in law school. You just have to keep up with people. You have to keep up with the profession. You have to socialize. You have to be up and doing. You have to close your eyes to the fact that I'll resume 5 o'clock and close 6 o'clock. I'll resume 7, I'll close 5. No, there is no closing time. You walk around the clock. How to manage your time now depends on you. Okay, that's where time management comes to play. Do you understand? So that is the call of the profession. It is not taught in law school. Marketing, getting a new client, socializing, having a good business strategy, having, it is, the law practice is like it is administrative in nature. It is a business on its own. So anytime you have any business plan and you want to have a law firm, you of course, it is worthy of a business plan. How to get clients, how to get new clients, how to maintain your clients, how to get referrals from clients. Everything has to do with your circle, your friendship, your responsiveness, so to say. And all of this aren't taught in law school. Okay, like I said, you have to dress well as a lawyer. Dress like the kind of client you want to attract. You're not going to break a bank. It is as easy. Like I said, this channel is about everything that comes to mind that is worth sharing. Okay, if there's anything you want me to talk about, please put it down in the comment section, and let's make this a community where we can talk to ourselves. Okay, these things that I've mentioned, the fact that people assume that you know everything, the fact that law practice is not the usual 5 to 7 or 7 to 5 job, the fact that you have to, you don't have to have that mindset of resuming and staying put on your system and not doing anything. You have to go all out, meeting people, socializing, maintaining an existing client, making a new client. Your employer will love you for it. Seriously, your employer would. You have to. It's beyond sections and case laws and what have you that you were being taught in law school. This is a real life. It's not a film trick. All of this you've been taught in law school is a film trick. This is the life that we are in, the practice of law generally. You have to be on your toes to make it as a lawyer, to make that good impression of yourself. Okay, it goes beyond your first class. It goes beyond your grade. You have to dress well. You have to be responsive. There is no closing time for a lawyer. Nobody will teach you that. So you just have to know. Okay? And I am the lawyer. I am happy being a lawyer. And every time I think about the fact that I'm a lawyer, I'm always blessing God. Nothing to regret. So if you're an aspiring lawyer, think about all of these things. See how you can, fit into all of this. Forget about what you've been taught or what you're going through in uni right now. Forget about it. And if you are still in secondary school and you want to be a lawyer, these are the things that comes to play out after your graduation, or after you've been called to bar, so to say. So it is not the usual what you've been taught in uni or law school. Okay, it is just what is required to stay in the game. There's so many lawyers. Seriously, there's so many lawyers, so many brilliant. You don't want to relent. You don't want to be in the back seat. You have to keep up the game. So with that, I'm gonna just put an end to this video because it's not longer than I planned. But then again, if you want me to make any video and anything, please feel free to ask, and I will answer to you in due time. Okay, if there's anything you want to talk about, please feel free. But that is it for today. And if you found this video very useful, please kindly subscribe to my channel, share with your friend, click on the notification button. With that, you get to be notified whenever I upload any tips like this. Okay, it is very important. On the notification button, click, subscribe to my channel. Watch this space. Okay, there's so many things I want to share with you guys. I want to make this like a community where we can reach out for one another, where we can give some legal clarification on issues. Do you understand? Where we can be our brother's keeper, so to say. It's cold in here. I just put on the heater. I'm not feeling it. It's cold. But then again, my hands are freezing cold. So that is it for now, guys. Subscribe to my channel. It is free. Click on the notification button. You get to be notified whenever. Like, put a comment down, encourage a sis, share with a friend, and I'll see you in my next. Bye.
Get lawyers for everything.
Right.
Because that's something that that trusting these, when you're trying to buy a business, when you're trying to open something online, get a lawyer. Get a lawyer all the time. Even though you think it's expensive, it's the most necessary shit. You always want to review those words that you don't understand, because and even when it comes to business, don't be ashamed to ask questions, because sometimes you see